Okay. Is that? Yeah, it should be good. I found my shot. Now, what am I going to say? I guess I'll just share my story a little bit. I live in my car, and I really enjoy living in my car. I've lived here January, so 5-ish months. It just kind of seems normal now. It's like, oh yeah, this is my little spot. This is like my apartment room or whatever. Yeah, it's just the baseline. But it's great. I mean, at first, this thing was how I got my money. I was an Uber delivery driver, and I drove some people too. Mostly food. Yeah, and I made plenty to pay for car insurance and pay rent and also pay for my own food, among other bills. So, I mean, then when I moved into the car, now I don't have to pay rent, but the car itself, doing Uber, I'm able to afford way more than food and car insurance, and I hardly worked anyway, so that's a nice thing. It became the house and also the job. Oh yeah, and gas more than supported itself in gas. Wow. The light on the iPhone is so bright, but like I'm just looking through it, I can see the two little bulb thingies in it. It's so kind of mesmerizing. It's like a rainbow hue around the edges of it. Wow, and then zooming or sort of leaning back, I can really see the like glow. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so I'm just a big fan of the car life. For whatever reason, I was inspired to make this video. The way I have been dealing with showers, it first was Planet Fitness while I was driving across the country. And that was really effective. I like to just sleep in Planet Fitness parking lots, especially, I mean, the 24-hour ones mostly. If there was a non-24-hour one and they had a security guard, that's the one time my door had been knocked on while I was sleeping. And in that case, the guard actually, I asked him like where I could go sleep, and he pointed me to a place, so that was nice. It was a brief disruption of my sleep, but usually I had no issue at all. Just sleep in the parking lot, get up, and then the bonus is I can go work out in the morning, and also there's the showers there. That's the main thing. Don't get stinky armpits. But so now I haven't been working. I have been paying my car insurance from savings. It's like $100 a month. And I haven't been using Planet Fitness, and so you're maybe wondering, like, okay, If I'm not showering at Planet Fitness, how am I not getting stinky armpits? So I have baby wipes. Actually, they're right here. These are what I use. I just like wipe pits, crotch, butt, feet. And that usually prevents odor for the day. And then maybe if it's hot by the end of the day, I'm stinky again. And then obviously that doesn't clean my hair. So, but with that method, I feel comfortable going like 4 days without a shower, because the first 2 days are like, okay, I'm still clean enough just from the last shower I had taken. And then on day 3, I can use wipes. Day 4, I can use wipes. And then on day 5, I can go shower again. But if I'm not at Planet Fitness, why am I showering? Since I've gotten into the city, I'm in Seattle. There are community centers here offer showers. And also there's this app called iOverlander, which shares waypoints on more than just showers in any given state. They also share like safe places to overnight in a car or RV. They also have like water sources, free water or otherwise paid, and showers. So I use that app to find showers, and that's how I found the community center here, which is within walking distance from where I like to hang out. So I use my savings for gas and car insurance. I shower at the community center. I sleep in this car. I get food. Yeah, so you're like, okay, well, how do you get food? You don't spend any money on food. Yeah, well, where I happen to be in Seattle, there's a local program held at a church, which they offer food to the homeless every day. So I pretty much walk there every weekday. I also volunteer there almost every weekday. And that's how I get my one meal of the day, which is that's how I roll. Super sort of resourceful and easily contented in terms of food. And then on Saturdays, I go to a religious group which they have a potluck, so I'm able to eat a meal there. And then on Sundays, I fast sometimes, just don't eat on Sundays. And then also I have a friend who, he is happy to share his entire refrigerator with me. So if that comes manifest on Sundays, then maybe I'll have some of his food. But also fasting on Sundays, I don't have any issue with that. So that's how I've been doing food. I have Medicaid in Virginia. I'm currently in Washington, so that's something I need to switch over to, is Washington Medicaid. But I get my meds from my dad's insurance plan, which I will get kicked off of when I'm 26. And I'm 24 right now, so that's something I'm looking to deal with. Yeah, so that's how I get my medication. Clothing, I've got this, it's behind me, what is that? Laundry basket. I just leave my clothes in there, and then when I need to do laundry, I do it at my friend's house, but there's also a community center that offers that service around here. Ideally though, I would like to not have to drive to laundry, right? Because it's a pretty big laundry basket that my clothes are in. So I've been like downsizing on how many clothes I have. I'd like to have it down to 3 sets of clothing per season, so maybe like 5 total sets of clothing with like overlap, you know, like a long sleeve tee for summer and winter, a pair of pants for summer and winter. Yeah. I'm not quite there yet. I'm testing having like basically wearing t-shirts like 2-3 days in a row, seeing how that works with stink. Yeah, I've also been using deodorant, and I want to start testing this product called Alum Block, which is not deodorant. It's like a chemical block or material, an element, something like that, compound, which I can use with water and rub onto my armpits, and it's supposed to kill bacteria and eliminate odor. So I'm going to start testing that because I don't want to be hauling around a stick of deodorant. This little alum block is like this big. It's like a little cube. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. I'm trying also to move away from the car, right? So not only am I someone who lives in their car, but I want to just be someone living out in the outdoors, in a tent, maybe just sleeping out in the doors, outdoors, sleeping in the doors. With just a backpack and those 3 sets of clothes and toiletries in my backpack. Yeah, I want to live out of a backpack, basically. Sleeping bag. Maybe a pillow. I don't know if I don't want to get into Buddhism, but that's just how all of this is inspired in me. This is these monks who just have their robe. They don't have 3 sets of clothes. They have their 3 sets of robes, which I think is just inner underwear, outer robe, and then warmth/protection from the elements robe. So it's basically one outfit with 3 pieces. But so yeah, if I could have that kind of setup or something like that, maybe even, I don't know. And then the outer robe also serves as a blanket, right, on top of the sleeping bag, if that's your deal. Basically wearing a sleeping bag. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. Still in my car. I live on a wealthy street. I haven't had any knockers. I did have one guy try to open my door while he was going down the line, trying to open everyone's door, trying to find an unlocked car to steal stuff from. So that's happened here. Friend's house, walking distance. Religious community, walking distance. Food, walking distance. Shower, walking distance. Laundry, if I have a backpack, it's walking distance. Yeah, there's water fountains, walking distance. Public bathroom, walking distance. So it's a good spot. I mean, it's awesome. Everything you need in life. Phone service, I was gonna just go full Wi-Fi. My dad was like, son, I want to be able to reach you at any time. I don't want to be like not be tethered to you, basically. So will you please let me pay for your phone service? I was like, all right, fine. But only talk and text. I don't want to have access to the whole internet all the time, as many people may understand. So yeah, I'm just living this super simple life, sort of renunciate ascetic thing. Also totally inspired by Buddhism. Like all of this is like Buddhism in the background. Totally. The reason I'm doing this. And then why Buddhism? Just whole life vision and philosophy. So yeah, I'm homeless. I live in a car, and that's sort of a picture of my life. Yeah, it's rich, it's joyful, it's serene, it's connected, it's harmonious. Except for the freaking crow neighbor I have, who is my enemy, apparently. Because every time I get out of my car and walk down the street, he spots me and he zones in on me and attacks every time. Since he moved in, I guess. Or I guess built a nest with his partner or her. I actually saw him and his partner and another 2 crows partnered. And sometimes he'll be barking at me, and all his crow buddies will come and like perch and check me out, and it'll just be him barking at me. And then I'll be like, guys, I'm peaceful, I'm cool, and they won't start barking at me. and then all his crow buddies will fly away, and then he'll stop barking at me and like go mind his own business. Yeah, anyway, I like to think that the rest of the crows are like, nah, bro, this guy's fine. But not that I'm totally sure. I also made an offering to Barky up there. It's like this little silver shiny Buddha token. Because I heard they like shiny things, so. Yeah, otherwise, like, I haven't experienced any direct, like, aggression. Generally speaking in my life. We'll see. I mean, you can never predict whether or not that will find its way to me. But in terms of everything I control, I'm super happy with this simple way of life. Yeah, if you are looking to live in a similar way, if you're inspired by, I don't know, something I said, interested in something I said, feel free to reach out. This is how I live, so yeah, I love talking about this stuff. Yeah, though, I mean, it's not just for fun, like it has a direction, like this is not my final form, but I mean, it's a great path. I realize, like I am walking the path of the renunciate. Yeah, pretty clearly so. So cool stuff. Keep keeping on, and I think I'm gonna burn a hole in my retina if I keep looking at the camera. So I will call it right there. Thank you for watching. May you be happy and peaceful, and may you come across wisdom and inspiration and yes, good energy. May you indeed. Okay. Bye-bye.